Thanks to Chase for...
It's lit.
It's lit.
Deep in the 100-acre wood where Christopher Robin played.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a very special guest with me. My boyfriend. He's not really gonna talk that much, but I just wanted him to be here with me. Also, it's kind of late at night, so I'm not wearing any makeup or anything like that. So, here's what you get. Anyway, so today we're doing the Dcp tag. Yay! Yay! Okay, anyway, I have my questions here because I use my phone to record, at least for now. I do have a really nice camera. I just don't really know how to use it yet, so I'm in the process of learning, but we'll get there. Anyway, prequel memes. Star Wars prequel memes are like my favorite thing. Anyway. Huh?
There's a Reddit for that.
Reddit prequel? Oh, great. So the first question is, how did you hear about the program? Well, I'm not really sure how I heard about it specifically. So I know I talked about this in my introduction video. Also, please don't mind the fact that my nails fell off on these. Anyway. I'm not really sure how I found out about it specifically, but in my intro video, I had mentioned that I'm originally from Florida. So a lot of my friends, their older sibling, did the college program when I was in elementary school. And so it was just something that I think I kind of always knew about. And I always knew that it was something that I wanted to do. When I was in middle school and high school, my aunt and I would talk about like how I would get to do the college program like so easily. Like I was just gonna get into University of Central Florida and then just like forever work at Disney. Like not even do a college program, just like get a job right off the bat. But so that's how I heard about the program. The interview process, well, basically my entire process for me felt kind of fast. I got in on my first time applying. What is that face for? I got in my first time applying, and it was kind of on a whim. I was actually on the bus. It was Valentine's Day, and I was on the bus coming home, and coming home from class, and I saw someone, like one of my friends had posted that they had just applied for it, and I was like, oh, you know, I really wanted to do this for a long time. Might as well just apply. The worst answer I can get is a no. And I know that some people have to apply a couple times before they can get in. So I wasn't like too disheartened about that. So I just went ahead and applied on the bus. And then I didn't hear anything for a little while. And then almost a month after that, I got an email saying that they liked my application and they wanted to give me a web interview. So I literally did my web interview that day. And then, as some of you who have applied, all of you who have applied already know that right after you submit your web interview, it tells you right then if you get a phone interview. And so it said, yeah, you get a phone interview, schedule it. So it was a Monday, I believe it was, and my interview was scheduled for the next Monday after that. And to me, it just felt like everything was moving so quickly. Anyways, so fast forward to the interview process, and I was so nervous, and literally I was with him when I got the phone call, and when it rang, I threw my phone. I was scared because I was expecting it, but also my ringtone is like an EDM remix of the freaking Star Wars theme. So it was a lot of sensory overload all at once. Anyway, she asked me these questions, and I felt confident about answering them because I do have a couple friends who have already done the program, and they told me what kind of questions to look out for. So I wrote them down, and then I actually practiced my answers with him before my phone call. And just so that I could kind of like feel a little bit more prepared, because I always feel like even with these questions, after the interview or whatever is over, I'm gonna think of better answers. So I at least wanted to have a basis, and of course even after my interview I had the whole, oh, I could have answered this way, I could have answered that way, but it was fine. However, we talked about my different roles, and I have a lot of retail experience already. I've worked at Alex and Ani, and I currently work at Vera Bradley. So we talked a lot about merch and how I would help the customers that way. Where was I when I found out? So I was sitting in his room, and I was on the phone with my sister, and she was talking to me about something, and I put her on speakerphone for a second, and I just checked my email for no reason. I had no reason to believe that I was going to be getting accepted or anything that day, because I feel kind of out of the loop in terms of some of the other people who've gotten in or applied, because I didn't look up any of the recruiters or see when the next waves would be. I wasn't in any of the DCP groups until after I got accepted, so I didn't really have anybody to talk about the process. So I didn't know anything was coming, and so I had applied on February 14th, and exactly a month later, I got my acceptance. And so I saw the email, I gasped, I hung up on my sister, and I cried. So my role is merchandise. That is my preferred role, aside from character entertainer. I really wanted to do that, given that I'm a theater major, but I wasn't able to make it to any of the auditions this year. So during my interview, when I was asked if I attended any auditions and I said no, they told me that I couldn't, be an entertainer, which is fine with me because I love retail. It's just something I'm good at as a theater person. I'm not afraid to talk to people, which is also why I feel like I could be a good fit as an entertainer. But I'm not upset about it, and I know that if I do another program in the future, I will find a way to go to an audition, and then if nothing fruitful comes from that, okay. I mean, I have a lot of fun with merch. How did I find my roommates? Well, I found all of my roommates on the internet, as obviously everyone does. I didn't want to do random just because living somewhere like without any of my family nearby, I know I'm 5 hours away from my family back home, but I do have my boyfriend at school with me. I wanted to feel like I had a close connection with the people I was going to live with, so that no matter what, I at least had some friends going into the program rather than just not really knowing anyone. There's 6 of us all together, and there were a couple bumps, but so it's me and Jenna and Taylor and Hannah and Alex and Jess. So I'm so excited to live with them. We talk every day. We have this group chat, and it's great. What am I going to miss while I'm in the program? There's a lot of things I'm going to miss. And I don't know if this question means like emotionally miss or physically miss, but there's a lot. When I found out that I was accepted, I really went through the pros and cons of what doing the program would be. And I won't be here for my 21st birthday. I won't be with him for his 21st birthday. Christmas, Thanksgiving, my grandma's birthday, your mom's birthday, and your dad's birthday, New Year's, Halloween.
The 13th, right?
The 13th.
Yeah. Yeah.
August 13th.
Yep.
So there's a lot of physical things I'm going to miss. And then also, emotionally, I'm really going to miss this guy.
Don't know why.
We've been together for almost 4 years, and that's one really big thing that I'm going to physically miss. is during my program, we will have our 4-year anniversary, and won't be there for that. So, and I'm really gonna miss my family and his family, who is my family. And I'm gonna miss school.
To an extent.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be nice to have a little vacay away.
You will be working.
Well, yeah, but I'm really gonna miss my friends. I'm gonna miss my theater program here because we're all just like a really big family. And there's gonna be so many opportunities in terms of shows and stuff that obviously I won't be able to have. But I'm excited for everyone who does get to have them. My favorite Disney park, no doubt, is Magic Kingdom. If you told me I could only go to one Disney park for the rest of my life, it would be Magic Kingdom. However, I love all of the parks. I think they're so much fun. It's just so eclectic, that wherever I go, I'm having a blast. But I just love Magic Kingdom so much because of Fantasyland and Tomorrowland. I've always loved those ones a little more than the other guys, but definitely Fantasyland because growing up I was such a little princess, but whatever. The first thing I want to do when I get there,
Sleep.
sleep. So I'm driving down, and my mom and my sister Melody are gonna help me move in.
Well, I bet they're driving you down.
Well, yeah. They're driving me down. There's a lot that I want to do when I get there, but I'm probably gonna want to like go grocery shopping just so that I don't have to worry about food so much. But it has to be at a Publix. There's no Publix up here, but I love Publix so much. So I guess the first thing I want to do is go to a Publix, and then for lunch get Pollo Tropical because I want it.
I'm pretend like I know what that is.
It's like Cuban food. It's so good.
Tropical chicken. Should have thought about that.
Number one thing on my bucket list, I don't really
Well, this isn't on it anymore.
have what?
This isn't on it anymore. Get in the college.
Oh yeah,
program.
get in the college. Yeah, I think they mean my bucket list for the college program.
Do people send in these questions or?
This has just been like a thing for a really long time. I don't know where they came from, but
Yeah, I'm like,
here they are. So in terms of my DCP bucket list, my number one isn't really like eat around Epcot or drink around Epcot or go pool hopping or whatever. It's really to just make a lot of connections while I'm there, make a lot of relationships, and just be able to spread out as much as I can so that when I'm done with my program, I will have had the best experience possible, and hopefully I can use it to turn it into a career or something like that. One thing I hope to take away from the program is really, I think, realizing that like your dream is possible, but then also knowing that like when you do get your dream, like in Rapunzel, you have to get a new dream. And so this is something I have wished and prayed for like my entire life, and it's coming true. And so I want to make sure that I do whatever I can to make it one of the best experiences of my life. I don't want to get in any kind of trouble or anything like that. But also, this is going to be like the first time where I'm really on my own per se, because at college I do have Che, and so I'm really gonna be so far away from everyone else. And I've seen a lot of the other vlogs, and people talk about how much they miss home, and they there have been some instances where people self-term because of it. However, to me, it is very important that I see this through. And even though I am positive I'll be homesick and I'll miss him like crazy, and I'll miss my family like crazy, and I'm sure there are going to be times where I'm just going to want to come home and, you know, cuddle my cats or something. I'm going to push through it and finish, because this is something I've wanted for so long, and I don't want to give it up prematurely because I might have had misconceptions. Like, I don't want to have like this idea that once I get there it's gonna be all fun in the parks and I'm just gonna eat till I gain 50 pounds and all of a sudden, you probably wouldn't want that either. But I'm gonna try my best and work my hardest so that it's everything I dreamed it would be. Anyway, that's my DCP tag. Thanks for checking it out, guys. Thanks for watching my vlog, and thanks to Chase for...
It's lit.
It's lit. For sitting next to me while I talk to a camera. Alright, everyone. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and I hope you have a magical week. Bye!